All right.
Tonight,
Deliver! Come on!
with elimination looming, the contestants fight to stay in the game.
This is a weight loss competition, not a freaking holiday.
Then, a shock on the scales.
How the hell does that happen?
Which team will be going home?
All right. Last chance training. Let's do this.
Last chance training is really about putting the whole week together and sealing the deal. There ain't no turning back here, folks, so brace yourselves.
Let's go, people. 2 minutes. Last chance training. Throw yourself at this. Give it your all. Walk out of this training session knowing that you've absolutely spent everything in the tank.
How many kilometres can you get out in 2 minutes? It's real basic. Get moving. Do it fast.
Ask yourself, have I got more? The answer is always yes. Go, Mandy. You guys are going in, the grey team, with a ½ kilo disadvantage. I want to see you put out everything.
At the end of the Spartan race, the last 2 teams got ½ kilo disadvantage going into this weigh-in. Mandy's come second last.
That's it, good, Mandy. Come on, see if you can chase that pink team. Just go. I'm going.
A ½ kilo disadvantage could make or break them. So I need to know that both Brett and Mandy are really putting in.
Brett, see if you can stride it out just a little bit quicker for me. There it is, man. Perfect, Brett, perfect. We are 5 seconds off 1 minute. This is where you start saying to yourself, can I pick up the pace? Can I give it just a little bit more? Start digging in. Good, Kirsten, up she goes. Beautiful.
I'm not a fan of running, so the 2-minute sprint on the treadmill was really hard. I was just thinking, this is last chance training. I've just got to give everything that I've got.
Come on, Kirsten, pump it up. Good girl. That's what I like to see in training. She's putting her heart on the line. You've got 20 seconds. Come on. Dig in. 5 seconds. Check in where you are. Stop. Good work. Catch your breath.
Kirsten is working hard. You know, that girl has turned a corner.
That's it, Kirsten. You've come out firing in this training session. I'm loving it.
She's had a rough week with not being able to do the abseiling.
Holy
Kirsten,
crap.
I'm right here with you. Talk to me if
I
you
don't know
need
if
to.
I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
Face it this
No,
way.
I can't do it.
Your mum's got it.
You know, I could see that it had broken you. Like I knew that you'd be going at home that night going, "Ah." But you got to just move past it.
Exactly.
The day after the abseil, I was getting really down on myself, and then something just clicked in my head, and I'm thinking, why am I thinking like this? It's not doing me any good.
I decided after that I can't just live then. I have to keep working forward.
That's good. And that's a mad lesson for all of you.
I think that's also been a turning point for her to sort of go, I didn't do the abseiling. I'm not going to let it hold me back. I'm going to push through and keep my training really hard. And I'm seeing that today.
Deliver! Go! Come on! 3, 2, 1, stop!
This week, I've put in 5 times more than what I have previously.
Oh, some heavy breathing.
I'm actually really excited for the weigh-in because I know that I've put 100% in.
Today's last chance training was ultra important for Cher and Anita. They've had a series of non-finished events for this week. And during the abseil, both Cher and Anita were determined to do it. They got out onto the platform and they both quit.
I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it.
In this week's challenge, unfortunately, Cher hurt herself at the first obstacle. From where I was sitting, I couldn't see anything go wrong. Made me think it's just not that serious. Before we even started anything physical today, we needed to lay our cards on the table. Last week, for whatever reason, you lost ½ kilo. Then we come to the abseil. So in the room you go, yes, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. For whatever reason, the job wasn't completed. So yesterday we get to the challenge and you go, I really, really, really want it today. But for another time in 1 week, it was job incomplete. This behaviour needs to stop here, right now. Today's last chance training was all about getting Sher's head back into this competition. Now, Mum, you're going to have to step up because I've got a little task for you.
No, I knew something was coming.
Now, I know you have a love-hate relationship with running. 5.5 kilometres, 45 minutes. Not only is it important for your last chance training, but there's two very, very special letters that depend on this being met. I was so disappointed that the girls didn't embrace change and complete the abseil. As a result, Sher and Anita were the only pair to get to receive their letters from home. I think it might be just what you need to hear right now, yeah? They need letters from home as much as everybody else. But I wasn't just going to give them away. They needed to earn those letters. Heart rate's 163, big fat burning zone. Good girl, we'll keep it there for 45. Again, Sher started off the session really slow, just going through the motions, not really fired up, wasn't really having a go. So what's going to change this week if you're still here?
I'm gonna have to be more headstrong. I need to be more headstrong.
Because to be here, you need to be desperate every day. You know that.
Yeah, I know that.
You need to be desperate to be here every day. The importance of this last chance training cannot be underestimated for Sher and Anita. If they don't nail this session, it could be the last time I train the girls on The Biggest Loser.
Coming up,
Welcome to the weigh-in.
the moment of truth.
If Todd doesn't lose weight this week, it's not going to be enough.
Will shock them all.
How the hell does that happen?
Those letters aren't coming for free, guys. Everybody else abseiled off the building, so I set this up for success, but it is right on the money. It is going to be tough, Anita, for you. Once again, the responsibility of the yellow team fell on Anita's shoulders. She needed to complete 5.5 kilometres in 45 minutes. If she did, she got the letters from home. If not, no letters. Okay, 2.3 Ks down. Nearly halfway. Nearly halfway. We're on track, girls. So this is backing up after finishing that challenge yesterday. Bit stiff and sore in the legs. What happened in your nose?
I'm thinking we had it. Standing on the rope. I took a dive.
Bruises anywhere else?
A couple.
Whoa!
It's my Shannon tag.
Yeah, I like it. Anita's desperate to be here, and she's desperate for Sher to be here. But she can't do it for her. If you really want it, you can do it. You just say that to yourself. If I really want this, I'll get through this. See it and believe it.
My arms were really sore, you know, I was dripping with sweat. But I felt like I really did have something to prove to Shannon today after the challenge and, you know, the abseil.
So we need a big loss this week. Even though you're injured, you can do it. Just believe in it. Good, now I'm starting to see a bit of fire there, Sher. That's a better head. Good girl. Finally, I started to see some fight and some determination in Sher. Good girl, Sher. My darling, this is about the best you've boxed. See, this is the fight that your mum knew. This is what we've all got to see. If Sher can only embrace that emotion for an entire week, she'll be unstoppable. 10 to go. 10, 9. Come on, give it to me, girls. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good girl. If Sher can get her head right, they could be a massive threat in this competition. Give me a little run. Give me a little run. Let's get this knocked out earlier. It was getting close to time, and Anita needed to make up some speed. I cranked the treadmill up to 8.5. Go on, 2 minutes at 8.5.
Okay,
Come on, yeah, bet you can. Bet you can. Hands off. Trust yourself. Let's go.
I could feel things just closing up around my chest and felt like I couldn't get air in. I wanted to do it for Sher. I needed her to see that I could take the challenge and finish it. And of course, you know, the letters were there and I wanted them.
There's the letters coming. 47, get it. 48, 50, 10, 9, 8. There's your letters. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Time. Good girl. I couldn't believe the determination that Anita showed again. And as a result, earned the letters from home.
It's from Craig. It says, "Hey, baby, I'm writing to let you know how very proud I am of you doing what you are doing in the house. And I can't wait to see the change in you that I keep being told will happen. I will miss you right up until I can hold you in my arms. You're the love of my whole entire life. Bye for now, baby. Love you. Miss you heaps. Craig, and he's got lots of kisses and cuddles. It was just really sweet and corny. Basically telling me what I needed to hear. So it was lovely.
Okay, sure.
It says, it's from Luke. It says, to the love of my life, Sure baby, I really don't know what to write besides I love you and miss you lots and lots and can't wait to see you. I know this is going to change our lives forever. Because that's how long I would love to be with you. And you know this already, so stay strong, baby girl. I'm doing well, so don't worry about me. Just keep your head in the training. And just remember it's all worth it in the end. Because you and I will be together for as long as we are breathing. And our future together is filled with happiness and kids. Lots of little Shers and Lukes running around.
What an appropriate time for that letter to come through. Keep your head in training, hon. Luke's all right. He doesn't want you going home yet. Because if you go home like this, lots of little Lukes and lots of little Shers running around, it's not going to happen. Okay? You need to get lean. You need to get healthy if you're going to have a happy, healthy family. It sounds like just what Luke wants, and he wants you here. Use that as motivation.
I feel like Luke does want me to be here, and I think he would be really disappointed if I went home. We need to be above the yellow line.
Walking into the weigh-in, I'm feeling really excited and confident. I've worked so hard this week.
Me and Dad, yeah, we're just really nervous. The weigh-in could bring anything.
Someone is going home this week. Just better not be me and Amber.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the weigh-in. You have survived Supersized Week. Well done. Yay. Abseiling, letters from home, and one of the toughest obstacle courses in Australia. The Spartan Race tested you all. The green team triumphed and now have a 1 kilogram weight advantage up their sleeves going into this weigh-in. Unfortunately, the yellow and grey teams were the last two across the finish line and will carry a ½ kilogram weight penalty to the scales today. Gerald and Todd, as our biggest losers of the week, you won the fridge. And as a result, you were rewarded with an early weigh-in. But your progress wasn't as expected.
Todd, you put on 700 grams, mate.
Do you think you've done enough to turn it around?
No idea, Hayley. No idea what those scales will bring.
Nervous, boys?
Yeah,
we are.
You don't know what's going to happen on those scales.
Well, boys, let's see if you've done enough. Come on up.
Knowing that we've got the 1 kilo weight advantage, it's not comforting. If Todd doesn't lose weight this week, it's not going to be enough.
Gerald, last week you weighed 130.8 kilos. Todd, you weighed 95 kilos. Your current weight is... Gerald, last week you weighed 130.8 kilos. Todd, you weighed 95 kilos. Your current weight is... Boys, together, you've lost a total of 5.7 kilos, but with your 1 kilogram weight advantage, that brings it to 6.7 kilos, which gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.97%. Great job, boys. Todd, 1.8, good result considering you'd put on during the week?
Yeah, I tried my best to turn it around a bit, like I wanted to lose 3 kilos, but obviously I couldn't lose that much. But yeah, I'm happy with that number.
Look, I actually saw him step up on the bike and everything this week. He spent much more time on him. So yeah, I think he's done a lot more work than what he has, especially the food. He's done really well in the food. He really has.
Yeah, but he's got someone setting an example for him.
Yeah.
And that's you.
Well, guys, you're both definitely changing. Todd, a little smile maybe? That's what we love to see. All right, guys, well done. You can step down.
Todd's becoming a man here. I've seen him change so much just in his attitude. He's just growing so much here. I'd like to see it happen, to keep on going for a few more weeks if I could.
Smashed it, buddy.
Good work. Well done.
The next team to weigh in will be the pink team, Janet and Kirsten. Girls, last week you had immunity and you did really, really well. Without that security blanket, how are you feeling this week?
I'm really excited.
Kirsten has really worked hard this week, like really stepped it up.
I've never looked forward to a weigh-in. I think because secretly I know that I could have put more in. But this week, I believe I've put in everything that I could. I've never worked this hard and I can't wait to see the numbers that, show what I've done.
Janet, last week you weighed 92.9 kilos. Kirsten, you weighed 87.2 kilos. Your current weight is... Girls, together, that's a loss of 3.5 kilos and brings your total weight loss percentage to 1.94% and places you currently in second spot.
Kirsten, that's a good job, darling.
You work so hard. Last week, I kind of put in like half of what I did and I lost more last week. So I'm really disappointed at that.
It's not a computer game where you just plug in numbers and it pops out the answer. This is a human body. And can I just also say that compared to last week, the training sessions that you did with me this week, I was absolutely full of respect for you. You threw yourself at them. You were a different girl.
That's why I think I expected more from myself, though.
Janet, has she worked hard this week?
Oh my goodness, she has worked so hard, and no matter what happens with this, I am absolutely so proud of her.
I think this week things have kind of clicked a bit better for me. Like, I've really realised how much I want to be here. Like, this is where I need to be.
Well, girls, there's a long way to go. Well done. You can step down. The next to weigh in will be the blue team. Richard and Amber, come on up.
Well, last weigh-in, I was 101 kilos, and I don't remember the last time I was under 100 kilos, so to get under that would be awesome. Getting under 100 this week.
Richard, last week you weighed 121.5 kilos. Amber, you weighed 101.6 kilos. Your current weight is...
Yes!
I'm so happy for you.
I've got 120.
Together, you've lost a total of 4.6 kilos, which gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.06% and moves you into second spot. Great job.
Thanks, Hayley.
Chris, last week you weighed 132.2 kilos. Mark, you weighed 138.7 kilos. Your current weight is...
Good boys, good boys.
Boys, together that's a total of 6.9 kilos and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.55% and moves you into second spot. Great job. Well done.
The half kilo weight disadvantage we've got this week because of the Spartan race is weighing on my mind. Hopefully, between us, we've done enough to conquer it.
Mandy, last week you weighed 97 kilos. Brett, you weighed 160 kilos. Your current weight is... together, you've lost a total of 7.4 kilos, but with your half kilogram penalty, that brings it down to 6.9 kilos, which gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.68%, which moves you into second place. Well done.
There are 2 more teams left to weigh in, and Mum and I are sitting just above the yellow line. I'm absolutely terrified that we're going to be in elimination today.
Anita and Sher, with the disappointing weight loss last week, you narrowly escaped elimination. And this week, as a result of coming last in the challenge, you have a half kilogram penalty for today's weigh-in. Girls, with your half kilogram penalty, you need to lose at least 5.2 kilos to beat Janet and Kirsten and stay above the yellow line.
Reading the letter from home made me realise, you know, how important it is to be here. I'm not ready to go home. I'm just hoping that I've done enough to stay here.
Anita, last week you weighed 106.1 kilos. Sher, you weighed 160.5 kilos. Your current weight is...
Oh, thank God.
Girls, together you've lost a total of 6.1 kilos, and with your half kilogram weight penalty, that brings it back to 5.6 kilos. That gives you a total weight loss percentage of 2.10% and moves you into 4th place. Unfortunately, Janet and Kirsten, you have fallen below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination. Sorry, girls.
I'm absolutely devastated. I'm not ready to go home. I don't want to go home yet. And as much as I miss everyone at home, I don't know how I'm going to handle all the temptations.
Sorry. It just sucks because I feel like I worked so hard this week. I'm not taking it away from Anita and Sher though, like you guys. Well done.
No, darling. Well, you know I love you to bits.
From what you guys got last week, you guys should be stoked, so well done.
Well, to start, I was happy, I was excited, but I felt terrible for the pink team. No one wants to be under the yellow line.
Orange team, you're lucky last. Robin and Katie, to beat Richard and Amber and stay safe from elimination, you need to lose at least 4.5 kilos. Robin, do you think you've done it?
Oh, who knows? I've worked really hard and I've made Katie work really hard, but who knows?
It's now time to find out. Come on up.
I'm thinking they're on the top. I'm thinking this week the Orange team are the biggest losers.
4.5, it's a lot. Yeah.
If they had a good weigh-in, we were going under the yellow line. I've got to stay in the game, so I was hoping they'd have a shocker.
Robin, last week you weighed 95.6 kilos. Katie, you weighed 117.7 kilos. Your current weight is... Girls, that's a total weight loss of 3.8 kilos and gives you a total weight loss percentage of 1.78%. And unfortunately, you will be facing elimination alongside Janet and Kirsten.
How the hell does that happen?
Katie, okay?
Fine. And I'm not crying this time. Like 2.3, it really is great. It's a good number. But, you know, I have been working hard and it's not so much that I didn't pull a big number this week. It's more that I'm under the yellow line. And I know I'm not ready to go home. I've got to go back to a job. I've got to deal with all the temptations outside the house, and I'm not ready to face that yet.
You're stronger than what you think, Katie. I really think you are, darling.
You took the words right out of my mouth. You're stronger than you know. And I think the lady standing next to you, your mother, sees that as well. That's why she pushes you so hard.
Well, girls, it's not over yet, okay, by a long shot.
I'm upset and I'm just angry. You know, I've worked so freaking hard and what good did it do?
Well, a huge pat on the back must go to our green team, Gerald and Todd. With your 1 kilogram weight advantage, you are our biggest losers of the week. Well done. Unfortunately, though, our orange girls, Robin and Katie, and our pink team, Janet and Kirsten, you've both fallen below the yellow line and you will be facing elimination.
Seeing orange team and pink team under the yellow line, that for me is worst case scenario. Katie and Kirsten are like my sisters. This place was going to suck without one of them.
I am dreading it, both orange and pink. You know, the mums share a room, we're all quite close.
I was trashed. I was trashed for them. I was trashed for us. Going up against the orange team in elimination is nothing short of a nightmare, really.
Robin and Katie, Janet and Kirsten, welcome to elimination. Mothers and daughters, you came to The Biggest Loser to change your lives, to break your family's cycle of obesity and create a better future for yourselves and your future generations. But sadly for one team, your time here will be cut short tonight. Your fate now rests in the hands of your fellow competitors. So girls, let's see who'll be casting their votes tonight. Voters, welcome to elimination. Interestingly, it's all the parents who've decided to vote here tonight. Gerald, why is it you sitting here tonight?
These two groups here, Todd and I got to know them really well. And this is a huge thing to do, absolutely huge, gut-wrenching. I couldn't let Todd do that.
You know, it's no secret that Amber and Kirsten are just, I think they'll be friends for life. She's just beside herself. And, you know, I've got a friendship with both mothers. Janet, as I said, it's been so much like my wife, it's not funny. And if I had a good mate, it'd be Robin, so.
So it sounds like boys, hard for you too.
Oh, mate, and too hard for the kids, too hard.
And Robin, are you surprised to see any of these parents walk in here tonight? Did you think it was going to be anyone else?
No. It's what you do when you're a parent. You protect your babies. Before The Biggest Loser come into our life, I had tried every avenue to help Katie overcome her demons, and all I did was make it worse. This is bigger than me, this problem, and I love her so much. And I just wanted to have a life. She's 40 kilos overweight. And I don't know. I wish I could say I could do it. I look at Katie and Robin and
I would love to have that relationship. Sometimes I crave that sort of relationship.
Is that why it's important that you stay tonight?
I want a closer bond.
Richard, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to ask Kirsten, if you get the opportunity to stay, what's going to change? Because, Kirst, you know, Amber loves you to death, I love you to death. You got a beautiful mum, but you give her a hard time.
That's why Mum and I need to be here. We've never really had a relationship before, and this is the first time that, you know, we're getting somewhere with ourselves. You know, we take steps forwards and, yeah, we take a couple backwards, and I feel like to go home now, it's too early.
Unfortunately, we've got to make a decision today, and I'm finding it very hard. I'm just trying to find out who wants to be. I mean, with Katie, you know, darling, you're such a beautiful young girl, but you need to get bad. When I say bad, I mean belief, ability and desire.
I do.
Out of belief, ability and desire, you've got one of those.
And that's the big thing for me. I doubt myself so much. I just put all this pressure on myself, and if I go home this early, I'll just see it as another failure. I think this is my turning point. If I make it through this tonight, there's going to be no stopping me in the house, and I'm going to put in 100%.
Girls, remember, no matter what happens here tonight, this is definitely not the end. Okay, mums, you should be so proud of yourselves as mums. And girls, you should be so proud of yourselves. And know your mums are so proud of you too.
I don't think I could have got through half of this without you.
Mandy, what will be the hardest thing about your decision tonight?
My decision is really hard. I mean, particularly with Robin and Jana, because, you know, we share a room together. We've got on great. We've had our ups and downs together and helped each other through it. So it's going to be a really hard decision.
I just keep on bouncing back and forth. It's just such a hard decision to make. I look at Kirsten and she's the most precious, beautiful little thing, and she seems so angry sometimes, and I don't think she's healed. And then I look at Katie and I think she's got such high goals, like huge goals, but she doesn't stop to accept and acknowledge the little ones that she's already achieved along the way. I mean, she's got to stop and look in the mirror and say, I did that.
I'm still thinking, you know, I have to put something down on that piece of paper. Geez, it's hard. It really is. You know?
Guys, this is obviously a massive decision and a hard one. It's now time to vote. Janet and Kirsten, Robin and Katie, the first team to receive 3 votes will be eliminated. Chris, please reveal your vote.
If I was to vote with my heart, I wouldn't be able to vote at all. That leaves me with the only choice, and that's to vote with my head. So today, unfortunately, I'm voting for Robin and Katie.
Come on, be strong.
Come on. Anita, it's time for you to reveal your vote.
I thought it was going to be easier. Harley, I was very naive. They're still kids, you know. They're still somebody's babies, and I had to just go with my gut and just think that the people I'm sending home think that they're going to do better than what they think. And it was hard. But today,
Thanks, Anita. Robin and Katie, that's now 2 votes to you. Mandy?
I've had to sort of go with my heart and think about who I thought could survive better on the outside. And so my vote's for Janet and Kirsten.
Janet and Kirsten, that's your first vote. Robin and Katie, you still have 2 votes.
It's so hard, so hard. I just want to tell Janet, I think you're a beautiful mum. As I said, you remind me in so many ways of my wife. And then we got Robin. You're probably the best friend I've had besides my wife in such a short time. So I've really had to think about who I believe and Amber believes are the strongest of the 2 people there. And unfortunately, all the power and strength and all our love and blessing goes to Janet and Kirsten.
Thanks, Rich.
Janet and Kirsten, you now have 2 votes, and so does Robin and Katie. Gerald, unfortunately, it all comes down to you. Gerald, please reveal your vote.
Had a bit to think about. Kirsten, keep your eyes open, mate, and your ears, because your mum loves you to death, mate. Friends come and go.
Yeah.
You only got one mum, really, you know.
Thanks, Jess.
Katie, you struggled, mate. You really have. I've seen you in the gym where you really whip it out, and I was so proud of you. But I've seen times when you haven't. And that's probably what the basis I've actually put down people I have sent home, the ones who I think they could actually make it at home. And it breaks my heart to say this, but I've actually voted for Janet and Kirsten.
Oh, God. I just want to say, you know, you guys are all amazing, and I've been down that end, and I know how hard it is. We're not going home with nothing. You know, like, I've just learned so much about my mum, and that, you know, she wants what's best for me. And, you know, all I need to do is just listen to her. It's amazing, and, you know, I'm so proud of her, of how far she's come. Like, there's no way that I can call her a hypocrite, because she's been anything but. So, I'm really proud of her. I love you.
I love you so much.
So girls, as we know, this isn't the end, so I will look very much forward to seeing you whenever it is that you come back, and please go home and make the most of this. Don't walk out these doors and waste a second.
We'll be okay. I love you. We'll be okay.
The Biggest Loser has changed my life in so many different areas. As a mother to Kirsten, we're getting on so much better to what it was before The Biggest Loser. Is there anything your size in here?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Oh. Hey, Mum.
That is amazing.
To know that I'm getting back down to my old size, I'm just so much more positive and confident within myself. We go to Fitness First 3 times a week, and then we'll go do a couple of classes as well.
We are absolutely determined to work our butts off so that we can get back into that house.
The Pink Ladies, we're going to dominate.
Absolutely.